Aloha from Maui. Thank you for joining me. I am Teri Edmonds, and as I mentioned, I'm in Maui, Hawaii on this beautiful, awesome Friday today. So we like to say Aloha Friday. So aloha to everybody out there, including my mom, who's probably watching. You're so awesome. Okay, today we are talking about feeling the ooh, and we are talking about Oofos. Oofos are wonderful. I'm going to show a whole list of them in the scrolling bar down below to show you my personal favorites. I'm going to talk today in this video about how they fit, the best use for them, and I'm also going to add in a couple of other options. I know a lot of, I'm Teri Edmonds. I am a 20-year entrepreneur in the shoe business. I specialize in helping people that have hard to fit feet. And I'm also a cobbler, so I do a lot of shoe modifications here. Let's just get that in there. All right. So that's a little bit about me. I get a lot of doctor referrals to my store called If the Shoe Fits in Maui. So if you're ever here visiting, you could always come by and say hi. You could also reach me on my website, teriedmonds.com. And on the front page of my website, there's an Amazon button. If you click that Amazon button, it will take you directly to my Amazon shopping cart. If you want to skip that step and you're watching this on the replay and you want to go right to my shopping cart, it's amazon.com/shop/Teri Edmonds. And when you get there, you're going to see this great shopping list of all kinds of things. I put my DIY supplies on here. I also put my my favorite choices in the brands that I carry and I've had a lot of experience with. So you can always go there for easy access. And we're going to go ahead and get a move on today here. I want to touch base. You know, a lot of people come to my store or are referred by foot doctors, and there's there are a lot of cases of people with Plantars Faciitis. And luckily, for those of you that are suffering from that, it is controllable. And I've had people completely recover, and a lot of it is they're being prescribed a good footwear. And in the Oofos specifically, because they have arch support, they also have a drop heel, which allows your the calves on the back of your leg to stretch. And that's where a lot of your foot problems are coming from, is by having it's just tight muscles in the back of the leg. And it's over years and years and years of wearing shoes that shorten your Achilles and your calf. So if you're in high heels all the time, you know what, hold on, let me just fix this little camera here because I don't like that it's at an angle. It's bugging me. Okay, let's try that. There we go. It's all right. You know, I'm a shoe expert. I'm not a tech expert. Okay, so let's get back to the Oofos. So like I said, one of the reasons is because they've got the arch support. It allows the front of the foot to drop. It allows the heel of the foot to drop. And then you've got this supportive arch here. So and the other thing that I see as a professional is that you really need to have room to let your toes spread. It's this whole combination. It's in the sandals that I've designed, that's what I've done. I've put an arch support, you let the toes spread, and it just really it helps things like if you've got a bunion. That's a really big one. I used to have bunions from wearing closed-toed shoes and, you know, working really hard, and so I had bunions and just the wrong footwear, basically, when I was really young and naive. And I fixed that. My bunions are great. I have no foot problems there, which is great. And I hold that attributable to wearing good arch supports. And so the Oofo comes in this is a new color, which is why I'm showing it to you now. And also, Oofos is doing a huge ad campaign across the country. They're introducing some really fun colors for spring and things that I can't get as a retailer you can actually order online. And so I'm going to try to help give you some advice to do that and find the right fit, because so many people are ordering online these days. So anyway, they've got some really cool colors. This one's my favorite. This is the Ooh La La is what it's called. And it comes in different colors. This happens to be this new, like, I think it's a sand. It's not in my catalog because it's new. But it's really, really pretty. I think it's a nice neutral color. You know, it just kind of lengthens the leg by not having a hard color chop off your ankle there. So I like that, and luckily I get to carry this. In this style, they're also offering one, it's like a white camouflage. They've brought in another color. It's like a black and green camouflage, and it's really exciting. They've got some new colors, especially on their clogs. But this is the Ooh La La, and I'm showing it to you first because it's my favorite. And this is, you know, anybody can wear this, but they go from sizes, in the female sizes, they go from size 5 to size 11. And I'm just going to show you some of their other colors. But before I do, let's talk a little bit about what makes them special other than just the design. It's this material. This is patented by OOfoam, and it's specially made to absorb impact. And it was designed originally by runners. And so this is supposed to be a recovery shoe. And it just ended up being so popular, I think, with the doctors and being suggested for healing yourself, that it's just awesome. I love it. So it's this special technology. It's great to be worn indoors and as like an everyday shoe. The only thing, I'm going to show you another alternative today for those of you that need slip resistance, because this is not a slip resistant shoe. I live here in Maui, of course, and I go to the beach all the time, and I do my run, and then I jump in the ocean, and after that I like to take a shower before I come to work. And so I am wearing a sandal that is very slip resistant. This shoe would not work for me because it's as soon as it gets wet, here or here, it is very slippery. So I just really like to let people know that. So it depends on what your purpose is. But it's great for inside the house. It's great for everyday wear. The other thing is your cobbler can put a non-slip sole on the bottom of these. And I do that often for people who, they kind of do more hiking in them. And so we have some real dry trails here up on the top of the mountain. And so it's great for that. You can do that. Average, I don't know how much your cobbler, I'm sorry, but this camera is off angle and it is driving me nuts. Hold on, guys. There we go. It's a little better. There we go. Okay. All right, better. Thanks. All right, so let's go through a couple of the colors. And so we've got the camel, which is really fun. This one is called the Luxe Rose Gold. That's fun. It has a nice, what do you call that? It just blends, the colors blend together really well. This has been a fun seller for me. Very nice. And then we also have, I like the tricolors. I think they are a lot of fun. Here's this one. This one is called the Blue Jay. Look at that. Fun. I think the price on these are all very reasonable. It varies depending which platform from which you're buying. But no matter what, even at the higher end that I've seen, it's still worth it given that it really does help you. And then we have this one, probably one of my favorite colors that they came up with. And this is actually called the Atlantis. And look at that really fun color. Isn't that nice? I like the profile. One thing that's really fun to note is if your toes, some people have a foot that's shaped a little more square on the top. They don't have long toes. And so this shoe runs long in the front here, like you can see. Let's move this. And so what I do for clients is, because sometimes they can trip on them, So I like to go ahead and sand it down a little bit to fit their foot. And this is sandable, so you can go to your cobbler and have them, and I'm sure it's very affordable, because I'm kind of on the high end of shoe repair prices, and it's still pretty affordable. So I'd recommend that. Don't suffer with the tripping and those issues. Nobody wants to fall. All right, so that's a good color. My most popular color is not the black, which is usually true in the shoe industry, but it's actually this color. And this is called the Latte. And again, it's on this this Ooh La La design, which is a little bit more narrow than the Ooh Clog. Let's see, the original. That's it, the original. And so anyway, it's just nice. It's pretty. I like this Latte. In the Latte, they're also making this color in the Slide, which I'm going to show you a picture of, and the Clog. So the Clogs are awesome. We're going to touch base on that, because I think if you can, we can put a non-slip sole on your Clog, and you can now use it in a kitchen setting, in a hospital setting. It's non-slip, and it is really worth the investment. So we'll move on to there, but I just want to show you a couple more colors. And then of course we have the black patent, right? That's nice. Let me show you here. There we go. Same, this is the Ooh La La footbed that we're looking at here. Okay. And then let's see what other color we've got from them. Oh yeah, this one's, we've got two more here. I really like this. Isn't that pretty? This is mint. And they also did a burgundy, which I don't have, which I'd like to get, but I thought this color selection that they did, and including the burgundy, it's really pretty. So those are nice. And if you really like these colors, you should pick them up when you can, because OOfo really likes to change their styling and their colors. So if you like the new ones coming up that you're seeing on all their ads, grab yourself one. All right, so then also we had that one, and this one here. This one's really cute too. So look at that. Isn't that nice? There we go. I happen to carry them all the way up to size 11. I actually need the larger sizes as well, because I have a lot of customers that have big feet. I have some female customers that wear size 16. So that's great. Those are those fun colors. Now let's move in to over here. We're going to do, just want to make sure here. Hi guys. Now we're going to move into the original. Okay. The original has a wider footbed, and I'm going to show you some different colors. So this is the original. This one is the pricier of all of them, because it has the design and their logo that's painted on it. But they all fit the same. So they come in a brown, this gray, and it all has the same technology, but like I said, a little bit wider foot. So if you're a gal and you're trying these on and your feet just aren't working in there, you can move up to the men's. They don't offer a lot of fun colors, of course, because they're trying to accommodate the men, but they do offer this blue. And they've got other colors. As a matter of fact, they've got a, and for those of you that don't know, if you buy a men's, if you're a woman, size 7, and you're going to buy a men's, you'd want to buy a size 5. So it's 2 sizes difference when you're trying to change into the men's. So in the original, this one comes with the gray. It comes in the white. Let's see here. The gray, the white, I've carried the brown. I do the basic colors. Here's, you've got a white one here, which is kind of sporty. This one's also cute on the gals. And then of course, again, the turquoise. This is always fun. It's always an eye catcher. I have some people that really like the blues, so I always carry the blues. And then also we have the brown. Okay. I do, my best selling colors for the men are the this smoky gray, what are they calling this? The graphite. So this is the graphite, and then I do the brown, okay? And then of course I do the basic black. There is a substantial price difference between the plain original and this one with the design, and there is no technical difference in it. It fits the same and everything, so you're kind of paying for that extra styling. All right, so those are great. And let's see, then we also have, for those who, I'll be right there. Okay, here we are. So we're gonna move on to, some people don't like things between their toes. Some people like to wear socks with these. So how do you accommodate that? Well, you go into a slide. And the slide is just really simple. Again, this is the same footbed as the original. So if that's what you're used to buying, this is the footbed. This is the really basic plain one, but it's nice. I mean, they offer it in this, they offer it in the latte, and it is very, very cute in this style. Okay, so I like that a lot. Latte, I like it a latte. Oh my gosh. Okay, good thing I'm in the shoe business. All right, so another one, because I get customers with so many foot issues referred to me by the foot doctors. Some people have swelling in their feet, and a lot of people do. So if you're watching, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's watching that will agree, yeah, I have that problem. Well, OOFO makes an adjustable slide. It's nice. Up until they came out with this, I was actually modifying the regular slide for people, and I'm making a mess here. I was putting in, modifying by putting in elastic here for people, and I still do that. Some people don't want the Velcro, but OOFO's easy enough. You can do that. You can stitch through it and not compromise its integrity. So here's the Velcro slide. Gives you lots of room. And if it's not enough to cover, because I do have people that have really swollen feet, your cobbler can always add another piece of leather to it here and more Velcro. So it'll just reach right over. The other thing is none of these come with back straps. So I recommend to clients, if they've got maybe their elderly parent that is having trouble walking around, but they want the comfort, I suggest putting in an elastic back strap. So I do that for people here. Your local cobbler can do that for you. But it's a nice alternative, and it just really holds the shoe on for them. They can wear their house socks and stuff with them. It has all the same technology, and this is one of the pricier of the sandals by the OOFO, but again, it'll last a long time, especially if you're wearing it indoors. So I like that. And then, so that's pretty much the line for the OOFO, other than the colors that they, oh no, let's talk about the Clog. So I do a lot of the Clog. I get, as a cobbler, I get a lot of clients that need a non-slip sole to work their job, like in the kitchen. Like I said, it was the kitchen and the hospital. So we want non-slip. And your cobbler can get sheets of the actual kitchen soling material. So I just put it right on the bottom here. It makes the shoe last so much longer because that material is so durable. So, and then put on a back strap. So again, most requirements in the restaurants and the hospitals, they have to have the back strap. And they don't offer it in the Clog version where it's got that heel, so you just put on an elastic back strap. There you go. It'll last you a long time. So of course this is not waterproof, right? And again, I don't recommend it for any kind of watery conditions or slip conditions. If you've got issues like that, put on a non-slip sole. Okay, so part of the recovery process when you've got plantar fasciitis. I want to really touch base on that today because there are a lot of people that suffer from it. And it's super painful. It leads to a whole lot of other issues. We'll put this up here. And so it's really a lot of these foot issues can be resolved by wearing the right footwear. The Oofos great, but for me, what else the doctors recommend is the Powerstep orthotic. I recommend it because of the price point and the actual support that you get. It tends to last a long time. I wear them in my running shoes, I wear them in my work shoes, and I stand on concrete all day. And it's just something really simple. You know, they make a bigger arch. You can get a custom arch support made for yourself, but I find they tend to be really hard and they can be very uncomfortable, especially if you're not used to wearing an arch support. So even as an interim, I would say, you know, try the Powerstep. They're just so affordable. This is the basic one. This is what I wear. It's kind of a medium height. So I would, if you've got a really high instep, you can get different heights. So this one is a bit of a higher arch. You can kind of see the difference there. And you know, they don't look like much when they're out of the shoe. But once you start to put it in the shoe, it just really fills up that shoe and it makes your shoe more comfortable, and you've got your foot nestled in there. And it's for all day comfort. So, you know, at the end of the day, your feet don't ache. You know, you don't need that on the top of all the other things you got to do is deal with your painful feet. So, Oofos for some arch support, a Powerstep for some arch support. And if you really want to take your healing of the plantar fasciitis and you want to get rid of it, you need to stretch. You need to stretch the back of your calves, okay? I've had clients come in and saying, I love these. They've done this combination. They're like, it's gone. My pain is gone. Some people that have sharp pain at the bottom of their foot, that can be relieved. So, you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm a shoe professional. But for 20 years, I've been dealing with people with really messed up feet. So from my experience, these are some very affordable solutions that can be implemented every single day. Oofos, knowing that you've got to really stretch your calf, or not Oofo, but Powerstep, also came up with this sock. This is called the Ultra Stretch Night Sock. And, you know, I still didn't put a link down here, so I'm going to hold this up close. And then when I do the replay for my YouTube, I'll put the Powerstep in here and this sock. So this sock, you wear it. I'm going to just show you how they've got it displayed. And it's, you know, if you don't want to stretch yourself, which is a way to not have to wear this sock, you can do this sock. To me, it would be really uncomfortable to wear this in bed, but I would do it if I were in a lot of pain. But like I said, I stretch, I do yoga, and I run and stuff, but I try to take care of myself. And so luckily I don't have those foot issues now, but I did have bunions and things like that. So they can be, the pain can at least be minimized. So love the Powerstep. Now, Powerstep also created a sandal, and that sandal, they call it the Fusion. And this is the sandal that I wear to the beach after my run and I take a swim. So I like to shower off and I wear this one. This is, it looks just like the arch support, which is what they've done. They're just putting a sandal around an arch support. And as a shoe designer, I've always wanted to do that. It's, you know, it's so much technology. It's kind of out of my realm and price point to create something like this, but they did exactly what I wanted. A sandal with arch that just is part of your foot. So they've done the brown. This is the men's version here. The men's and the ladies look alike. So here's the men's. But see, it has this awesome traction on the bottom. It is so grippy. So I tell people, you know, because I'm out here in the islands, I definitely tell people that are surfers and, you know, always in doing water sports to, you know, get something like this, because then you're not twisting your ankle. Yeah, so I love it. And so, like I said, they also offer the black. This is the men's black. And then they offer one in the ladies that is a blue. I thought I brought it. Let's just grab one. Okay. And they've got they've got a purple one, I think. I haven't brought it in yet. But this is the blue. It's kind of pretty. I personally own the brown and the black. And I haven't brought it in here yet, but I am going to get the house slipper. They make a really nice I don't know if it's actually lamb, you know, wool on the inside, but it's definitely like a comfort, warm house slipper. So I want to get that for myself. I think that'd be awesome. Okay, just because we are talking sandals right now, I'm going to also give you one other option, something that I've had experience with that I really like, and it's still supportive and allows your foot to spread. And it is the Keen sandal. This one, let's see what their name they gave it. The Kona. So, here we go. Isn't that nice? I love this color that they came out with. This is really great, this green. So I really like that. And it's got some contouring. It allows the heel to drop, remember, which is that really important part about getting that calf muscle to stretch out. So it's got a nice drop heel. It's got great grip. I definitely would say you could wear this in the water, no problem at all. It's super grippy. The Keen, all of their Keen water footwear, men's or women's, just lasts a really long time. As a cobbler, the only kind of repairs I really get on Keens are, I'll show you because I've got a sample right here. All right, so they offer this, you know, this is the ladies' version of the Newport, okay? And the only thing that I ever really see go on these after many, many uses is sometimes the stitching will come out on the side right here. It's so funny. I don't know why. It must just land on the ankle just the right way, and it must rub the threads. But people love them. I mean, they bring them back after years and want me to, you know, clean them up and fix them up for them. So I say these are really worth it. I like it. I carry quite a different colors, but I'm actually going to do a Keen review for Amazon, and so I'll cover all of those more in depth. So I'm really sticking with the sandal right now. And so the other colors in the Keen, we've got this beautiful leather. I really like that. It's kind of stylish. Goes, you know, almost like a Tommy Bahama kind of look. And then we have your classic black. So, you know, just your basic black. They do not offer as many choices for the ladies, sorry to say, gals. But, you know, again, same nice, non-slip surface. Technical difficulties. All right, but at least we don't hear the Kahului chicken today. The rooster, if you guys get lucky enough, will get a greeting from him. That's kind of funny. We are in Hawaii and there's a lot of roosters and stuff. It's so funny. So great. I'm really glad you guys joined me today. I feel like we've covered pretty much everything. We are ending a little bit early, but that's fine. Thanks so much for joining me. All of these things are available on my Amazon shopping cart. You can contact me through my website, teriedmonds.com, teriedmonds.com. Send me an email, ask me your questions, and I love hearing from you. I love getting comments in the chat down below. And I just have to say thank you so much. Happy Friday and have a fabulous weekend. And if you're watching this on YouTube on the replay, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Maybe share this video with somebody else that's having foot problems. I'm sure that all of us have at least one person we know that's got a struggle with that. So thanks so much for joining me. And from Maui, Teri Edmonds signing off. Aloha.